I thought my husband was cheating. All the late nights, the calls he took in the garage, the way he stopped touching me, it all screamed affair. But nothing prepared me for the night I went down to the basement after hearing a shriek that didn't sound human. There, perched on the edge of a dusty crate, was a bird, vivid green, with tail feathers like fire, something I'd only seen in nature documentaries. I froze, heart pounding, as I realized it wasn't alone. There were cages. And inside them, eyes blinked back at me from the dark. He found me standing there, and for a second, I saw the man I married, terrified, desperate, pleading. He tried to spin it, saying he was just holding them for a friend, but I'd seen the shipping labels, the cash-stuffed envelopes under loose floorboards. The fight that followed was volcanic, accusations flying, plates shattering, every lie he'd ever told unraveling between us. He confessed, finally, his voice shaking, that he was in deep, that he'd started all this to pay off debts, and it spiraled. The betrayal hit me in waves. First, the cheating I'd been so sure of, replaced by something worse, something criminal. I threatened to call the cops, and that's when he snapped, grabbing my arm, begging me to keep quiet, promising he'd get out. But as he sobbed, clutching me in the filth of our ruined basement, I felt more disgust than sympathy. I wanted to run, to call someone, anyone, but my legs wouldn't move. The realization that I'd ignored every red flag for years, that I'd chosen this mess, crushed me harder than his grip ever could. I left that night with nothing but my keys and the sound of those birds echoing in my ears. As I sat in my car, I realized the real secret was never about him at all. It was about me, how far I'd let myself fall just to keep the fantasy alive, how I'd rather believe in an affair than face the truth of who he really was. And who I'd become, loving him.